What's up guys, and welcome back to the Superhero Buzz, where we talk all things Marvel. I'm your host Noah, and it's so freaking good to be back. We are going to break down the brand new Kraven the Hunter trailer, and more importantly which Spider-Man exists in their universe, or the so-called Sony Venom universe, because thanks to a very specific scene from the trailer, it may have given us the answer, and the evidence suggests that it could be Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, so make sure you stick around to find out the details. Anyways, there's quite a bit to unpack, so need I say more? Let's dive right in. Yesterday, Sony dropped the very first Kraven the Hunter trailer, and it looks downright gruesome. Kraven the Hunter will be Sony's first R-rated Spider-Man spinoff. I do find it weird how this will be their first R-rated Spider-Man film, but not Venom Let There Be Carnage, considering how gruesome the character is in the comics. But now let's talk about the new Kraven the Hunter trailer. Let's dive straight into the Spider-Man Easter eggs. There's a scene in the trailer where he's sitting under a tree, where he looks up to see spiders coming down on him, and he appears to be rather terrified, which kind of confirms that Kraven may have arachnophobia. But all jokes aside, he could be scared of the spiders because he can't control them, despite him being able to communicate with mammals in the film. But this is at least a clear Spider-Man reference, and this scene could also be foreshadowing the two meeting at some point. And should that be the case, which Spider-Man will he end up meeting? Evidence suggests that it could be Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and here's why. We know that Kraven belongs in the same universe as Venom and MORBIUS, yet we still don't know which Spider-Man exists in their universe. Well, thanks to the final scene from the new trailer, it may have given us some clues. We see the Rhino taking a serum which makes his skin turn hard, which also confirms the reports of him being the main villain of the film. But if we look closely at the serum he's taking, it looks very similar to the serum Dr. Connors took in the first Amazing Spider-Man film, with both having similar biological effects by mixing both human and animal DNA, which makes me think the serum the Rhino takes in the film will later be revealed to be from OSCORP, who we knew was experimenting with human and animal DNA in the TASM universe, which is the first reason why I think this scene could end up being a nod towards Andrew Spider-Man. Now for my second point, we saw how the OSCORP building from the TASM universe was also featured in the very first MORBIUS trailer, where we also see the Rhino mentioned in the Daily Bugle newspaper, and according to insiders such as Daniel Rickman, Andrew Garfield actually filmed scenes from MORBIUS during reshoots, despite them getting cut last minute due to Sony. Now I know what you're probably thinking. We already saw the Rhino in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. How could we get another version of Rhino in that particular universe? Well, if we look back to the MORBIUS post-credits, we saw how the spell from No Way Home caused Michael Keaton's Vulture to get sent to Sony's universe, which according to the MORBIUS director, actually caused quite a few villains to get sent to different universes. The events in No Way Home had the effect of transferring Venom and Vulture, and maybe others, back and forth from the MCU and the Venom universe. We also saw quite a few misplaced villains in Across the Spider-Verse, so this could explain why we could be getting a different version of Rhino, while also belonging to the TASM universe. The MORBIUS director said there is a Spider-Man that exists in their universe, and we'll find out which version of Spider-Man very shortly, and so hopefully Kraven the Hunter will finally give us the answer. But until then, what are your thoughts? And which Spider-Man do you think belongs in the Venom universe? Be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch you next time.